Hello, dear students, and welcome back. This English lesson is for grade 6, and the topic is the power of reading. I'm Ksenija Rumora, your English teacher today. By the end of today's lesson, you'll be able to understand the text about reading habits and to talk about your classmates' reading habits. For today's lesson, you need a notebook and a pencil, a device with internet connection, like a laptop, a tablet, or a smartphone, and a QR code scanner. Please keep in mind that you can pause this video lesson anytime you like, or whenever you need time for doing a certain activity, and you can work at your own pace. Are you ready? Let's start then. Reading. What a word! What an activity! What do you think about reading? Think about it for a while. And are your feelings towards reading positive or negative? Or are they maybe somewhere in between? There are two quotes on this slide. Reading brings us unknown friends, and today a reader, tomorrow a leader. Do you like them? Who are these unknown friends from the first quote? They are characters in a book, of course. And if you wish to be a leader tomorrow, why is it important to be a reader as well? Believe it or not, you enrich your vocabulary by reading, but also widen your horizons. Choose the quote you like best and copy it in your notebooks. In case you like both of them, you can of course copy both quotes. I have 3 questions for you. They are: what does reading do to your brain? Can reading make you a better person? How does literature make our lives better? Think about the questions and write the answers in your notebooks, please. You can pause the video lesson, of course, while writing. Let's see what reading does to your brain. Reading strengthens your brain. Researchers have found out that people who read regularly are better off, which means they have more money or earn better. How can reading make you a better person? Books can help you fall asleep, lower your stress through laughter or tears, provide an escape from reality, and offer perspectives different from your own. Finally, how does literature make our lives better? Literature expands our imagination, and we also become sensitive towards other human beings. Surprising, right? To put it all in a nutshell, reading brings adventure. makes your imagination richer, leads you to the fantasy world, makes you a better person, and is great fitness for your brain. Let's have a look at vocabulary. The words are to persuade, a cue, a vehicle, to impress, a grown-up, society, societal, and ills. The definitions or paraphrases of the words are relating to society, an adult, problems and difficulties, to make someone do something, to make someone feel admiration or respect, a line of people waiting for something, a thing used for transporting people or goods, like a car or a bus, and the community or the public. Can you match them? Do your best. Let's check. To persuade means to make someone do something. A queue is a line of people waiting for something. A vehicle is a thing used for transporting people or goods. To impress means to make someone feel admiration or respect. A grown-up is an adult. Society is the community or the public. Societal means relating to society. And ills are problems and difficulties. Well done! Let's practice vocabulary by playing a game. In order to play it, copy the link bit.ly/Luke TEDx into your browser or just scan the QR code and have fun. You are about to listen to the TEDx talk, The Power of Reading. Before the first listening, copy these 2 questions into your notebooks, please. The questions are: how much time do some kids spend on a screen a day? Which books does Luke mention in his talk, in his speech? During the first listening, write down your answers in the notebooks, please. In order to watch the video, pause this video lesson, copy the link bit.ly/thepower1 into your browser, or just scan the QR code. Listen to Luke's speech, find the answers to the given questions, and write them in your notebooks. Let's check the answers. The first question was, how much time do some kids spend on a screen a day? The answer is 6.5 hours. The second question was, which books does Luke mention in his talk, in his speech? The answer is Winnetou by Carl May, the Harry Potter series, the Roald Dahl series, and the Unwanted series. Well done! Let's focus on more details. During the second listening, the questions you are supposed to answer are: what can be the result of not reading? How many books has Luke read in a year? What did he find in all of them? Where does he read? Why does he hide while reading? What does a good book do to you? What is reading for him? What are the positive sides of reading? And how does he call the text message, the tweet, and the snap? In order to listen to Luke once again, copy the link bit.ly/thepower1 into your browser or just scan the QR code. Find the answers to the given questions and write them in your notebooks. Let's check. What can be the result of not reading? It can make your brain less active or engaged. How many books has Luke read in a year? More than 28 books. What did he find in all of them? Adventure. Where does he read? In his bed, on the move while walking, in the toilet, in queues, in vehicles, at home. Why does he hide while reading? He doesn't want anybody to find him and make him do anything else. What does a good book do to you? It takes you to places where you can't go and lets you meet people you can't meet. What is reading for him? Love in action. What are the positive sides of reading? He doesn't have to study for spelling tests. Reading makes his vocabulary so good that it easily impresses grown-ups. How does he call the text message, the tweet, and the snap? He calls them some of the great societal ills. Well done! It's your turn now. Your task is to do a class survey on reading habits. Ask your classmates the following questions. Do you like reading? How much time do you spend reading? How many books did you read last year? And where do you read? Write their answers in your notebooks. After you have collected the answers to the given questions, give a report on your classmates' reading habits. Record your talk using the digital tool Vocaroo and send it to your teacher. The link bit.ly/Vocaroo talk and the QR code will lead you to Vocaroo. Have fun! We have almost come to the end of today's lesson, but let's do the checklist. The checklist consists of these 3 statements. I can name the positive sides of reading. I can explain why reading makes you a better person. I can talk about my reading habits. Your task is to put a tick or a cross depending on whether you can do the activities or not. I certainly do hope that there are going to be more ticks than crosses. This is the end of today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. Until we meet again, goodbye.